Hey everyone, I'm Sal from Bob and Lamblambs Arcade. As you may or may not have heard by checking up on our website or watching our YouTube videos, well actually we haven't said anything about this on our YouTube videos yet. Just FYI, however you found it, even if you didn't, I'm going to tell you right now. So even if you only go into the arcade, everyone will know by now. The big break is going to occur in 2 weeks. That's 14 days from now. And we would love to stay open for the rest of the year from May 30th to November 1st, but we can't do the budget cuts. See, what's happening is, usually Grizzly Halloween opens around May or August, sometime in between there. And they've decided this year that they want to buy this building, and on June 1st. And that kind of cuts into our arcade time. So, nonetheless, we've agreed to sell them the arcade just until they're done for the year. So, as you can see, I'm wearing a Grizzly Halloween shirt because, yes, I am a fan of Grizzly Halloween. So, since our big break is 2 weeks away, which is quite a long time, well, I mean, 2 weeks goes by like this for us, but the big break is called a big break for a reason. It's gonna be like let's see, it's June, July, August, September, and October, so, yeah, that's 5 months. 5 months of no Bob and Lamblambs Arcade. And since through our, how long have we been open anyway? November, December, January, February, March, April, May. Through our 7 months of business, we have been through a lot. Well, come in the arcade with me, and I'll show you exactly how much we've evolved. First off, as you can see, if you watched our trailer before this by chance, you'll see now that there's a lot less commotion and a lot less arcades. Arcade games, that is. However, as of today, we have officially bought a new arcade game. I know some people out there have been liking the pinball, so good news! We brought it back, and we have high hopes that we can keep this game for when we return November 1st. So, I want to take a little stroll down memory lane with you, and just to tell you how much we've evolved and how well we've done this year. Oh, here comes our first memory now. The homemade orchestra we made back in November. That was a great experience. That was a really great time. I enjoyed that. Hey, you know, I'll open my Chromebook up and show you more memories. This is my little desk area. This is really awesome. When people come to the arcade, this is where I make the transactions to buy the coins. Now, let's go to YouTube. All our videos are going to be there. Alright, let's go to our channel. And by the way, we have evolved really a lot with the making of our channel. And yes, our pinball machine makes a lot of arcade circus noises. So first what we'll do is we'll take a tour through our mini-series, you know, like Jokes from Bob, perfect example, and go through things like that. Now, just in the rare occasion that you're looking for another episode of Jody's Hollywood, we are planning to do one more episode, but we're not sure when. It definitely won't be before our big break. Due to budget cuts. And another thing, Jody, Bob, Lamb, and Frogbear live all the way in New York, So, transportation fees, transportation delays, not to mention time. We just don't have enough time to do it. So, yeah, we've done a lot of videos. Now, some people like to go from all the way from newest time to oldest time. But I think this time we should do oldest time to newest time. Let's see, come on, we have more than that. Aha! Our first or third video. Contrary to belief, Bob's guitar was actually the first video Bob and Lamb has ever made. And at the time, Everland Studios wasn't even Everland Studios. It was just Bob and Lamb. I think it was like for a whole... No, wait, because we started in October, and Elmo and Mickey Time was created in early 2020. It was definitely during the pandemic. So, yeah, for a little while, say over half a year, Everland Studios just has been Bob and Lamb Studios. And George Wilson was our owner. When he died, I took full ownership of Bob and Lamb's channel and just made it into Everland Studios, thus making us not really an official company, but more of an official YouTube video making studio. Now we make movies and we make TV shows. It's really interesting. Nobody watches us still to this day. I mean, we've gotten a little bit more popular, but not much, really. But yeah, that was a good video, Bob's guitar. The Pink Panther is actually our third video. Now let's see. Hardest division problem ever? Today I could solve that like this. Let's see. Don't bully a Bob. Worst quality I think we've done. I think the Pink Panther video has better quality than this. And it's not so much that how the sound sounds, but if you can even hear the sound, because the Pink Panther might be in the worst quality humanly possible, but at least there you can hear what everyone is saying somewhat. Now, don't bully a Bob. You have to put your TV on full volume just to have it at normal volume. So if someone whispers and you have and we were using a really bad camera for audio. So if you have your TV on 100 with that and someone was whispering, you were really out of luck. Ooh, Jody's Hollywood. I remember when we started that. No, crap, just lost my thing. So let's see. Jokes with Bob. I remember that. Jokes with Bob is actually based on yet another video that we did a little while ago. Again, with the same amount of quality as the Pink Panther and Bob's guitar, if you still remember those videos, which, by God, I'd be surprised if you do. Yeah, so we did that. We did like 10 episodes, 11, 12, however many we did. We may or may not do one more before the big break. It's unlikely, so don't count on it, to be honest. Same thing with Fun Facts with Lamb. Don't count on it, because transportation fees for the other gang members, so yeah, this might be the last video we ever publish before the big break. But once Grizzly Halloween is done for the year, we'll resume our video making stuff. Alright, Fun Facts with Lamb. That is actually based on, what is that based on? A series that we were planning to do, but again, never had the time. So, alright, there we go. I've been working on the railroad. I remember when we rode that railroad. To this day, I'm at that railroad and I still can't find that train. I have, like, drones flying over the giant tree at that place that we were at, and I still can't find the train. Is it even still there? I don't know. Ooh, I remember when I made those cookies. Those were delicious. Oh, did me and Ma enjoy those cookies? Alright, Ooh, Jody's orchestra bed. Remember the one time Jody bet us all to do orchestra? Like, she was so terrible. She's still as terrible as she was November. I swear to God. Yeah, because she bet us to do orchestra thinking we were worse than her when we actually all beat her. And there's actually an Easter egg on that, which I will do at some point this year. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, because we've been in a couple of Easter eggs in there, if you know what I mean. Let's see, my boring story about giant flying sheep, we're not going to get into that one. The Nutcraction, that was my favorite song. That's my favorite song out of all the Bob and Lamb songs that we've done this year. Besides, it's the most wonderful time of the year. That is a classic. Oh, the 2000 ticket rush. Would you like to know why the claw machine is filled with so many tickets? Well, I thought ordering 2,000 tickets for our arcade would be a good idea. Turns out I have never run a professional arcade before, at least not this professional, and therefore I did not know what I was doing back in December. Let's see. Oh, Bob's birthday. It's kind of freaky how that was Friday the 13th. That was actually pretty interesting. And if you look, Grizzly Halloween released their Acre Farm trailer on the same day. Yeah, same day, I think. Wow. What a coincidence. Let's see. Billards, Fun Facts and Lamb. Oh, Jody's special surprise. Wow, we're in February already? How the time flies. That was great, Jody's special surprise. She thought we weren't going to get her anything for Mother's Day. What are we, some kind of sickos? Oh no, it wasn't Mother's Day, it was Valentine's Day. Yes, there we go. We actually did have a box of chocolates. That was real box of chocolates. Yeah, but Jody loved them. Lamb Science Experiment Day. Hey, maybe I should run a lab of my own. Ooh, the green eggs and ham parody we did. I still do not regret playing Cat in the Hat with that whole intro song. You know what? That's it. I don't care. Hey, can we get the green eggs and ham parody? Can we get that intro rolling on here? You're gonna love this. You're gonna love it.
Oh, I frequently think every now and then of the glorious fruit of the noble hen. Eggs! Eggs! E-double-G-S, eggs! My knowledge of eggs is tremendously wide. I've eaten them boiled, I've eaten them fried, roasted, shirred, and deviled and scrambled, cobbled and schmobbled, and grobbled and grambled. I've eaten them, beaten them, swizzled and swizzled, bristled, dizzled, bamboozled, and puzzled. I know every way that an egg can be guzzled, and thinking of eggs reminds me of Sam, whose favorite dish is green eggs and ham.
That was great. Still don't regret it. Ooh, I remember when I read Green Eggs and Ham to the audience. You know, on that same day, I went to a children's, elementary school, and I read Dr. Seuss books to children. That was fun. What else do we got here? My hit song, now that I regret doing, because it's kind of cringe. My wonky bike ride. Oh, and there's my usual morning routine, which, by the way, my usual morning routine is not that. It's not that easy ever. Only on the weekends, maybe, and if that's, I don't have anything planned. But my wonky bike ride, yeah. Yeah, sorry, Lamb, for, getting us into mortal danger. And, oh, there's our individual songs. I do believe mine is my favorite. I like that one the best. Ooh, and there's that surprise Easter egg hunt. Wait a minute, where was Lamb when she did that? Was she here? Oh, and then holy crap, we're in April already? Wow. And there's our Medieval Crimes show. Yeah, that was a parody of Medieval Times. What happened was I recently went to Medieval Times for my birthday, and I said to the others, hey, listen, we're going to do a Medieval Times show. That was great. I don't know why it was 32 minutes, though. I was hoping it would be shorter just to not chew up time. And my cookie dilemma, that was great. My ball toss competition, did I win that one? I don't know. Oh, and the weirdo at the end of this video. Wow. And then we end up back in May. When did I film that video? Because I filmed that 13 days ago. So, let's see. If today is May 16th, I filmed that on a Wednesday? I don't remember filming that on a Wednesday. I thought that was a Sunday. Monday or maybe a Tuesday. We're pushing it there even. Wow. We have been through a lot. The green eggs and ham, the egg hunt, the bike ride, the medieval crime show. We didn't actually raise any money from that. At least I didn't. Jody and the others might have made a couple bucks on it. Let's see. Oh, and then there's, yeah. So we've done a lot. And honestly, I'm happy. I really do enjoy doing all these adventures. To publish the actual video and edit it, though, is not really that much fun. But to develop the storyline of each video, like, oh, so Sal bumps his head into a wall, and then an ambulance flies through the air. My favorite, that's just an example, that we might not ever do that. My favorite part of making the videos for you guys and the children is gotta be incorporating the memes. I try to find the kid-friendly memes. But yeah, I always loved doing videos like that. They weren't always easy to film, but when they came out, they all were great. So, that's it. You're probably watching this on the TV. Given that I work at Bob and Lamblambs Arcade every day, I'm probably watching myself on TV right now. Oh! That's another thing. Our Down the Clown game. Take a look at this. Do you remember when we did this? That was great. Alright, now let's see. Who won that game? Oh, that's right. It was a tie. Nobody could win it. Oh my god. I wonder what happened if I challenged Jody to this game. She would probably be like, oh, you're gonna lose, Sal, and then I'd probably kick her butt. She's good at sports, I think. Let's see. Lamb, I think, is really into history with all those tubes and chemical thingies. I don't know. Ooh, and I heard that Bob's really smart. He's good at the math. But how come you can't add 2 plus 2? To be honest, I'd be surprised if I could. And so that's it. That's the 7 awesome months of business that we've been through at Bob and Lamblambs Arcade. And one more thing. We were originally supposed to close May 31st, but because Grizzly Halloween's animatronics are so super duper and so awesome, we have to close the arcade a day early so we can wrap up all our awesome things, and Grizzly Halloween can put in all their awesome things, like their decorations and their animatronics. It's gonna be really great. But speaking of which, why don't you subscribe to Grizzly Halloween? Link in the description. And without further ado, I'm gonna go try to find a way to get free coins from the coin pusher, which is not working. Alright, thanks again everyone for 7 awesome months of business. And when we return November 1st, hopefully we can see you at Bob and Lamblambs Arcade. Take care everyone.